Hi, today's video is about how to get a nice portrait with a telephoto lens in no time at all. Or in other words, how to get a portrait like this one here. This portrait was the inspiration for this video, but back then when I took it, I just took photos and didn't film anything for YouTube. So for this video, I went outside to the same spot and filmed some B-roll so that you can follow through the process quite easily. Alright, now let's start. First of all, what do you need to get a portrait shot like this one? A camera, a telephoto lens of course, a tripod and a self-timer option on your camera or a remote control. In my case, I used the Imaging Edge mobile app and connected that with my camera. I've done a video about that, I'll link it up here. Now, what are the things that you should think about? First of all, you want to think about soft light. So shoot in the shades or in the morning or in the evening or in the late afternoon, for example, as well, but just not in midday with direct sunlight. And this photo, the portrait that was the inspiration for this video, I took it at 4:45 in the afternoon. And it was quite an overcast, rainy day. If you look closely, you can see in the background that there's some rain in the photo, but I love that as well, to have like this stripes and lines from the rain. Wow, I'm getting quite hot here with this cardigan, so getting rid of it. Next up, we want to look out for a nice background, and with this photo I just was sitting down because the background looked nicer close to the ground, so you can do that as well. Now the main point, the one I'm most excited about the portrait I took, or the portrait look in general, that's the blurred out background. So first thing that makes the background quite blurry is that the longer your focal length is, the blurrier your background gets. So I had the telephoto lens and I zoomed in all the way to 200mm, because with 200mm the background gets more blurred out than with 70mm. Another quite obvious tip for the blurred out background is the further away your background is from your subject, the more your background gets blurred out. And the last one is that the closer your subject comes to your camera, to your telephoto lens, the more your background gets blurred out. You can see that instantly, the change, if the subject just makes a step forward toward your telephoto lens. You just need to look out that you can still focus on the subject, because with a telephoto you have like the slightly longer space you need to have in between your subject and the lens, so that the lens can still focus. But I recently just noticed a switch on my telephoto lens between full, so that you can go from 1 meter, I think, to infinity, you can focus, and the other side of the switch, if you toggle it, then you have 3 meters to infinity. So if you want to be closer to your subject, then look that you have it to full. Now the very interesting part, what did I actually had for settings for this portrait? So I was shooting at 200mm, at least I thought, because afterwards I looked it all up for this video in Adobe Bridge and it told me that I was at 198mm, so yeah, it's 200mm, I think that counts. Now for the distances, between me and the camera were about 5 to 6 meters, and between me and the background were about 40 meters. And just as a quick side note, I took this photo just on the street outside my flat, and I just shoot it diagonally to the street. So the street was running like this, and I didn't shoot like this, but like this. And so you get a very long distance quite easily. And over here there was a nice tree, and I wanted to have this tree in the background for the blurred out effect. And now to my actual camera settings. I had my aperture wide open at f4. That's the widest my telephoto lens can go. And for the other settings, I'll look them up here on my phone. I took a screenshot from Adobe Bridge and the metadatas. I don't know if you say it like this in English, but I can blend them in for you as well, so you can see I didn't cheat anything. There's just raw out of the program. And I had the auto white balance, it's my favorite, does a pretty good job in my opinion. ISO 100 and a shutter speed of 160. Now the time has come to use either the self timer in the drive mode of your camera or to connect your camera to your phone with the remote control so that you can actually take the photos when you're in front of the camera. And when you do that, take multiples. And for the posing or being in front of the camera, I love to smile. I feel like that's just such a great accessory to wear, or just, yeah, having a smile or this good vibes or a grin is such a nice thing to catch. And the tip that helped me out a lot is to think of your loved ones while looking into the camera, because then you automatically have like this happy, genuine, happy smile or this grin, or yeah, you just have this good vibe on your face. Part of the shooting process for me is to have a look through the photos I took, just a quick overview on the back of my camera with the playback, so that I can see what I've got and whatever I already have the shot I wanted to have, or if I need to change something and take a few more. So now I have a question to you. To get this portrait, the one that was the inspiration for this video, what do you think? How many photos did it took in the session when I shot this portrait to get this one? Pause the video right now, write down in the comments your guess, and then come back. So, welcome back. Thanks for your comment. And the actual number of photos I took was 248. Now we come to the post-processing part. I put all the photos from my camera to my computer and made a selection in Adobe Bridge. That's where I do it all the time. I dragged the selection that I did into Adobe Lightroom and edited it to my liking. And I'll just show you a quick before and after of my editings. This way you get a nice portrait with a telephoto lens very, very fast. And telephoto lenses in general are just so, they're so good. So if you have one, go outside and have fun. And that's it with this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe if you want to see more of it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!